everybody. This is Jamie from Jamie Plans with Cats, and it's another episode of Plan with Me. I'm going to be using this kit by Sadie Stickers. The kit is called Forward, and I thought it was appropriate. It had that kind of peachy vibe, so it said to me, winter into spring, even though February is still technically winter. I like the I think I'm going to call it the transition kit for me. And yes, I am using the Forward kit, as I mentioned, and that's going to be for the month of February. I say that because the last day ends on February. Let's see. This is for the 26th through February 1st. I am using some Paper Trail Plans washi strips at the top. That way I can put my date covers, days and dates on the top there. And yes, there is a little bit of a gap in between the left and right page, but I do put some floral in there once I see the gap. I'm also using the bottom washi, and I am playing with the scallop detail in between the thick washi and the skinny washi. The skinny washi has that beautiful snowflake detail on there that I liked. Super cute. So this is my little bit of a struggle. And I left the gap by the sidebar because I do have a fashion doll in mine. Fashion doll was Floor Paper Studio, and let me see if I can get the. I think it's just Fashion Girls G152. I'll try and link that if she still has that. And she is more like not. She's more pink than that peachy pink, but I'm going for it anyway. I really felt that I thought she was super cute, and I just needed any excuse to use her, so that is what I'm doing. I also pulled out, there it is, there's my fashion doll. I also pulled out old sidebar color wash there. It was back before I quite understood the transparent matte and the washi paper, and so I just got premium matte in that. So it's been sitting in my sticker graveyard for a little bit, and I'm like, I really wanted to bring that in, and I feel that sidebar is closer to the tones in the kit more than the fashion doll. But again, I wanted to use her. She is super cute, sitting underneath that deco. That deco came from, I want to say is it the decorative kit? I got a few of the pages from the decorative kit along with the regular kit because I just wanted that the lights right there, and I like her sitting underneath it. Here is where I've discovered that I want to put more floral up top, just kind of to bridge that gap a little bit. It's a struggle. Let's see. Is anything else exciting? Anything exciting? Nothing real exciting happened. I did try a new recipe. We'll get to that later on. Where did I pull the florals from? I was looking down at my kit. Hopefully I showed you guys where I grabbed the snowflakes from. But yeah, I wanted a little bit of, or a lot of foil plugged into the floral. And aha, this is the vintage, what do you call them? Frames. Yes, vintage frames. And I wanted to do something fun in the bridge right here. And yes, I hadn't touched the vintage frames in a while. And I want to say that the kit came with a similar looking frame. I'm almost betting the frame I have in my hand right now is the one that came in the kit. And that's what gave me the inspiration to start playing with the frames. So yes, I am cutting them up and just putting them where, kind of helter skelter type of a deal. Um, I'm trying to find different ways for those to sit and lie. So inside the frames, I'm noticing that I wanted a little bit more color. So I do have these little colored squares. I forgot what the name of it is. I'm pretty 100% sure it's Pretty Pinko, and it's probably Advent Kit. But yeah, I really like those little bit of color in the background. I did not get the um ink swatches for this kit because Sadie's stickers only does them in washi paper, and I really prefer them in transparent matte. I just work better with that. I'm trying to um, work with it in some kits because I do have that, but it's really not my favorite. Um, So moving on, I am just throwing florals in here and some foils in here, and I'm loving how this is coming out. I love all the foil dangles, and I really like that doorway and the picture frame coming right out of it. That was kind of fun. I'm going to throw in some full boxes, and I want to oh yes, is that is something that I created. Not well, not created, but uh yeah, it was one of the decorative pieces or maybe a part of the journal. And again, I wanted to see how many of these frames I could squeeze into the kit. So that's why you see some of the side coming out. Uh, I think that's Sophie. Yes, I heard a tiny little butt there. It looks like Sophie. Let's see. Um, I guess we're moving on to the day to day. I have late for work. I like the little decorative shoes that came in the kit. So yeah, my little 9 to 5 work shoes there. Um, Shoveled off the deck. I just kept it simple on that one. Just a little decorative box there. And midi box, I think it's called. And adding a little bit of floral. And then my friend drove me to work that day. Must have been nasty that weekend. I think it was, actually. The last spread we were talking about, I was watching a snowstorm. I'm pretty sure. And the reason I'm questioning this is because this was made in February and it is now middle of June, almost end of June. So your guess is as good as mine. Ah, the kit also came with this really cute Polaroid, and I could not resist doing that right next to the fashion doll. I gave it a little tilt, and then I used some of the foil dangles with the snowflakes in them. And I used a white deer stationery old-fashioned phone. Next up is Tuesday, and late for work again. And this time I have the little purse that also is some of the deco with the kit. And I'm still shoveling more snow. Apparently it was a big snowstorm. 2 days. Okay, what else am I doing? Um, friend of mine, I helped out a friend, and she thanked me by giving me a Dunkin' reward. So I'm on board for that, although not requested. And Wednesday, I had my morning coffee, did a Hannaford run. That little globe there, that is more deco from the kit. I mean, the deco in this was super cute. I love the tiny Polaroid. Yeah, I think it's just a different shape Polaroid. And I threw some of that Happy Mail in there. And again, like more deco from the kit. The bow is the cutest. That's why I wanted to find a way to turn the Happy Mail script on the side and then hang the bow off it. I couldn't resist. And then my mom butt dialed me. She's been doing that a lot. Oh, let's see. Thursday, morning coffee. What else? It's always a good day when there's cake at work. I won't lie. I went to the car wash to go get the salt off my car after all those snowstorms, and then after that, I did a quick baked potato and chili. I like that because I use the canned chili from Wendy's. That's my favorite. It's kind of like my lazy. I call it my lazy chili because I just throw the baked potato in the oven and then throw the chili on the stovetop. We're good. I don't have to like cut up all the ingredients and blah blah blah. And then when I have more time, then I can make like the fancy chili with all the stuff. I've moved on to Friday. I had the Friday script. That's the 30th. I had the Friday script and I dropped it. And I do not know where it went. It just disappeared, and I did not want to like ruin the next spread for whatever Friday. I didn't want to mess up another spread by missing another Friday. So all I did was put a snowflake there, and I'm like, oh, well, I can figure it out. Let's see. I had my morning coffee. Coffee. I did. I've had this recipe, egg roll in a bowl. I really, really wanted to try it. So this is the day. I picked up all the ingredients and, spoiler alert, it came out fantastic. Oh, I love it. It wasn't like, too hard, and it wasn't like too, I want to say some ingredients overpower the whole thing. And it didn't. It didn't overpower anything. So I was very happy with that. And I have plans on doing that again. On Saturday, it was a 2 coffee morning. I I love my pajamas. So yes, I picked up some Valentine's pajamas. I don't know what they are right now. I did 2 voiceovers and a plan with me. And on Sunday, I just slept in. I had some more coffee, and then I went to church. After that, that's when I tried the egg roll in a bowl, and it was fantastic. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I think I'm trying to recall it because I've only made it once, but it was really easy. The bagged cabbage, and I did have to like pick up a lot of the sauces. But now that they're in my fridge, now it's just like follow the recipe, and all but the cabbage is already stocked in my fridge. Yet I haven't made it a second time. But yes, that was a pretty easy plan with me. Just a pretty easy week. Here is a quick little foil wiggle there. I think you can see a little bit, and I'm loving the frames in that. Here is the leftovers, and I love that I used most of the kit. So have a great day, everybody.